Hello dear students, welcome to this new class. Today's class is going to be writing from Unit 9, Human Rights, Gateway to English, First Year Baccalaureate or Streams. Okay, before we start, we would like to have a kind of discussion among ourselves. We are going to discuss these questions here. What we'd like to do, we are going to express our opinions about these issues, these topics related to women and men. We have one. If you write one, strongly agree. Two, agree. Three, it depends. Four, disagree. Five, strongly disagree. Get the point? So you're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 being agree, 5 being strongly disagree. Alright, now the first one. Men are better drivers than women. Men are better drivers than women. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Now, of course, this is very controversial in Moroccan context. We believe all over the world, a lot of people believe that men are better drivers than women. But statistics show that men also have a lot of accidents. Anyway, so it depends. Gentlemen will go for strongly agree. Ladies will go for strongly disagree. This is very controversial. Right? Women are more faithful in relationships. Women are more faithful in relationships than men. So what do you think? Again, this is going to be very controversial and the answer will differ from the gentlemen to the ladies. Now, girls usually mature more. You know the word mature. To mature means you grow up mentally. You are very responsible and you are a mature person. Alright, so girls usually mature quickly than boys. Girls mature, become very responsible at an early age. So what do you think? Yeah, alright, good. Next one. Women are inefficient. Women are inefficient. You know the word inefficient. They are not good. They are not successful in business. Why? Because they tend to be very emotional. Women are not good in business because they are very emotional and they use a lot of emotion rather than rational. So what do you think about this? Ladies, of course you would disagree. Gentlemen, sometimes you would disagree, some of you would agree. Alright? So, men and women are born with the same identical abilities. Men and women are born with the same identical abilities. Is it true? Do you agree or disagree? Agree. 2, disagree. 4. Strongly agree. 1, disagree. Strongly disagree. 5. I think, concerning this one, we all agree strongly. Good. So if you remember, guys, these ones, what do you call these IDs? What do you call the IDs that you have in your mind? And they are not scientifically proven. They are just IDs everyone says here and there. From Unit 8, yes, it starts with the word S, T, E. Stereotypes. Stereotypes. Very good. These are all stereotypes. Good. Now, what we would like to do, we are going to watch together a video about a woman who proves that all this is not true. It's just a stereotype. Alright, now let's watch the video together. Okay.
I'm Julie Meyer, and I'm an entrepreneur and a facilitator of entrepreneurship. These are my top tips for business, and I really hope that you both enjoy them and hopefully get something out of them that will be useful for your business life. Capital follows ideas, follows creativity. So if you're not making the money that you want to make, if the revenue is not flowing, there's something not working in the core proposition. And the proposition is you and your product. So you really have to think hard about how you reach out, how you deliver, what you're selling, how to be more creative, how to engage with your customer. People want to do business with people. And so you've got to let them know who you are. You've got to express maybe things that you feel, gosh, I'm going to keep that to myself. Why should I be telling everybody who I am and what's important? I know when I get dressed in the morning and I'm putting on my clothes and doing my hair and my makeup, I literally think, okay, now I'm putting on my optimism, just like a coat, right before I go out the door in the morning. Do what you love doing. It tends to be what you're strong at. And the more that you do what you enjoy doing, the stronger you get at it, and the more you get recognized for being good at it. It becomes a virtuous circle and a self-fulfilling prophecy. A lot of people don't like to sell. A lot of people would never use the term salesperson as something that they would refer to themselves as. And yet, selling is the core of business. If you can't sell, you really actually can't be a business person or be at the core and the main driver of a business. Selling is really nothing more than bringing an opportunity to someone, bringing something that you believe they'll want, they'll enjoy, that they should on some level be grateful for you for having thought of them and having spent the time to think about why this is something that they'll want to buy. Businesses can be all-consuming, but running your own business and running an Avon business means that you can be flexible, that you can take all of the elements of your life and decide when you're going to work and how you're going to work and how long you're going to work and to make it work for you.
All right, guys, now let's go back. Fine. So, you've heard the words capital, people, be open, remain, play, selling, and make your business. What I want you to do, look at this and go back, listen again to the video and try to match each word there with the word that goes with it here. For example, when you say capital, she says capital follows IDs. Capital follows IDs. Can you do the same for this? You can pause the video here and try to do the exercise in your copybook. Now, let's correct it together. 3. Remain optimistic. Remain optimistic. Play to your strengths. Play to your strengths. Selling is the key. Selling is the key. Make your business work for you. Make your business work for you. And be open to people. Be open with people. Good. Now, can you study this chart, please? You are going to study this chart. It's a chart about a seminar. What we'd like to do, we are going to study the chart and take the information from the chart and use them in writing a report. We would like to write a report using this information. Now, look at the chart and tell me who are the organizers of this event. Of course, it's this one. What's the topic? What's the date? And what's the place? Participants. Participants means the people who were there. And attendance. Attendance means how many people, audience, attended the event. And the activities, what did they do? And these are the main IDs. Now, what we'd like to do, I want you to copy this chart in your copybook because we are going to use it here in this template of a report. I want you to read this and try to fill in the blanks with the information from the chart. So when we talk about this, for example, the conference room in Alta High School was the destination of how many people? 80 people. Last, what's the date? And the seminar was about, what's the topic of the seminar? The participants were, who were the participants? and how many people attended. Then you go to the activities. The activities are these ones, ladies and gentlemen, these are the activities. So the activities included workshops and lectures. The participants agreed that in the past, women, 1, 2, 3, you take this and you write it somewhere here in the past. Now, however, women in the present, you have the IDs here. And this one is the conclusion. So all in all, what I want you to do is copy this in your copybook. It's a template, it's a sample of a report. And I want you to use this information here to finish the template. Alright? Fine. Okay, so the conference room in Alti High School was the destination of 80 people last February. The occasion was a seminar about women in the present and in the past. The seminar was about the women in business. The participants were 80 people. The number of the attendance was about 80 people. The participants were teachers, educators, actresses. The number of the attendance was about 80 people. This is just a sample of what you are supposed to do. Alright? Thank you very much for being attentive and see you.